Bora. And the last time that Moran, he said for the online media, the entry will be free for us. Can't you confirm for us?
All I need to know is to have a list. My manager, Lisa, is here. I don't know why you've never interviewed this lady who is my manager. This is Lisa, who is my manager, and she's the boss of my life. All I need you guys is to give me a list of everybody who will come with a specific media house. There'll be one entry per person, because if I see all these people, this is like 40 people. If all of you had to pay times 2,000, that would have been 80,000. Sasa 80,000 muikule mwende bure. But I promise you that everybody from the online medias, because I believe that this is the future, you people will have access to either stream for free, you'll have access to interview the artists, you will have access to do everything. And thank you so much. And apart from that, you'll also have food and drinks, only if you pay. Thank you.
So, Jalas, I have a question.
Go ahead.
There is a time you put a lengthy caption,
okay,
a lengthy post on Instagram yako.
Saying what?
Ukisema kwamba when young people are elected to parliament, young people, wakielektiwa wanaenda wanakuwa entrenched into the system, and they do not work for the, for the young people. That's the promise. Then ukienda kumalizia ukasema you hope, so quote unquote, you hope you won't change. Okay? So nikaona pale watu wana comment wakisema Jalango is not even assuring us that he will not change, but ana hope. What can you say about that?
I don't hope I won't have to change. Most of the people go there to look for power, look for the name. You look for the name, you're looking for a name, you're looking for money, and looking for all that thing. How wish I be the leader? I'm just not wishing. I've already been doing a lot with the community, and that's why when I went to school, everybody expected Jalango to go graduate on a media-related study. But I went to learn community development. I graduated on community development so that I would know how to change the life of our peoples. Because this same community is what has given me a chance to be what I am today. You understand? So I will not be that kind of leader. I will be the leader who wants to change lives. I'm launching my manifesto on the 3rd of December, in Atole Sereni. It's going to be a big event where people come out and know the kind of person. If you've always seen me as a comedian, come and see me on differently. If you've seen me as this guy who's just doing marketing, come and see me differently. This is a new challenge, and we are ready to take it. And we are able to make a difference in people's lives. Go ahead.
Mambo vipi?
Poa.
Rasha here wa GMGTV. So I'm one of the people mwenye anakukampenia sana.
Asante.
I believe would make changes in Langata. But my friends walikuwa wananiambia you'll be like just kama Jaguar alipotea, ule Ali wa Kekena alipotea. So what do you have to say to assure us?
Wacha hao wapotee. Wacha hao wapotee na wapotee kabisa. So maybe so that when they see the kind of leadership you are bringing, wapate kurudi. We just need to give back to the community and assure guys that we are much more than just what people think that politics gives. There are people who come in. There are so many politicians out here who are doing amazing jobs. And people never get to talk about them. People always talk about politicians who are not doing anything. I'm not a politician. I am a leader. Thank you.
Yes. Jalango, my name is Kid. I work for SP Buzz. I have a question to ask. Most of your fans want to know, because you've been voted the most among the top 10 radio personality in Africa.
Why top 10? Just say what number 1.
Number 1.
Why do you keep on putting me in top 10? I hate that.
All right.
I'm the number 1, my guy.
All right.
And that I keep on telling you guys every day. Always call yourself number 1. Whether it is press, presenter, or buy. Say, this is presenter or buy. Kenya's number 1 online. When it is, this is Binga TV or JL or Plug or BTG or SM. Always call yourself number 1. Because if you don't call yourself number 1, people will go for number 2. Always make yourself on top. If you don't put yourself on top there, nobody will ever put you up there. All right. So talk to the number 1 Kenyan online TV radio presenter, host, and Langata incoming MP. Go ahead, sir.
Jalango, number one radio personality in Africa.
Go ahead.
Your fans want to know, because I understand at the end of when officials will start campaigning for your seat,
yes,
MP seat in Langata, they want to know clearly. do you have a contract with your employees?
Yes.
In case you miss out to get a seat for MP, will you go back? Will you go back? Will you go back and work?
This is the problem with people like you. You always believe that you're not going to make it. You understand? I'm not going to this thing not to make it. You are looking at the incoming MP of Langata. So we don't have a part 2. You understand? But again, if I don't become the MP, this Jalango TV, that's already huge vibe. I run a complete marketing agency, Arena Media. But then again, this is Vijay Baba. I will not look for job. They will look for me.
The reason I was asking was that because I understand you're very in demand. So I want to ask to know.
Yes.
Is there a contract? In case now you are free, because I understand everyone wants to work with you.
Now, listen. Now, let me make it even better and sweeter for you from SPM Bars. Even you at SPM is looking for me. So God has blessed me so much because of hard work. There's nothing that will ever replace hard work. You have to wake up. You have to chase. You have to push. You have to build your brand to a point where you're not selling yourself anymore. You're a brand on yourself. You understand? If you are, for example, this is Mungai Eve. How are you doing that job? How are you doing? Are you doing it to an extent that you're still begging people to employ you? This is employment already. You understand? If I'll ever get back to radio, I'm actually going to be the first MP who is a presenter. Because bunge inaanza saa ngapi? 10. So napiga job pale Kiss, haraka nini, nikimaliza, pap, nimeingia bunge. I hope I've answered your question. Yes. But it shouldn't be a problem.
Jalango.
Yes.
This is presented by
the
leading online YouTube channel in Kenya.
Very good.
Now, Jalango, you've been on the forefront supporting Kenyan musicians.
Yes.
Now, kuna hii petition ya Erick Omondi for playing 75% Kenyan music. You being a radio personality, what's your take on that?
I work at Kiss FM, and if you listen at Kiss in the morning, Kamene and I, we play up to almost 80% of Kenyan music. I don't know if you listen to that. And I want you guys to understand that we play 80% of Kenyan music. The problem with my brother Erick is Bhagiii. Bhagiii. That's where the problem begins. You know why? If Erick wanted this thing to work, he could have called me. He has my number, right? He has Churchill's number. He has a few musicians' number. He has so many people's numbers, their personalities, all right? He could have sat down and called us and told us that this is the reason, so that it is not everybody sees it as Erick Omondi's fight. It is an industry fight. Lakini sasa Erick akamua kwenda kwa vita mtu ngapi? Moja. Erick, which camera should I link? Utapigwa wewe, utapigwa pako nyoroke kabisa. And I need us to fight this fight, all of us together, involve all the stakeholders. We have DJs, we have the artists themselves, we have comedians. By the comedians now tulimwambia kijaribu hiyo jinga na sisi tutampiga na tuende tuonyeshe watu pali anaishi na mashida yake yote na tumrudishe kwao Kenya. Asijaribu hiyo jinga na comedians. Now, so all this time we want our really support. People make money out of music. The industry is a multi-billion industry. If you travel out here, you'd see and realize that most people make money out of the creative industry. But you can't fight this war yourself. We need everyone, all right? We need everyone. So, Erick, go back home, redraft the bill, include everyone. Let's all move as an industry.
So,
yes.